For over a millennium, the jagged volcanic cliffs of the 18 Faroe Islands have presented a challenge for sailors attempting to reach the remote archipelago. Located approximately 200 miles north of Scotland in the North Atlantic, the cloud-covered and wind-swept islands have historically supported a sparse population of farmers. These inhabitants relied on hardy crops grown on limited grasslands and raised sheep in abundance, so much so that sheep still outnumber the island's 55,000 residents today. In fact, the Faroes derived their name from the Scandinavian Faroese word meaning sheep islands. Norse sagas recount that the Faroes people descend from Vikings who arrived in the mid-9th century AD during the landnam or land-taking period of Norse expansion across the North Atlantic. The first known text written on the islands, the 1298 Sheep Letter, proposed rules for sheep farming, and was written by Bishop Erlendur, who resided in Kirkjuborgardur, a historic wooden home dating back to the 11th century. Nearby stand the ruins of Magnus Cathedral, reflecting Christianity's deep influence on the Faroes. The Faroes were a crucial waypoint in Viking exploration, leading to settlements in Iceland, Greenland, and even North America. However, archaeological research has been hampered by coastal erosion, which has obscured early Viking sites. Despite these challenges, excavations have uncovered two Viking-era farmsteads from the 9th century. National Museum archaeologist Anne Solvia notes that while Norse texts omit mentions of certain livestock like pigs, archaeological evidence suggests their presence on the islands. Early Irish accounts, such as the Voyage of St. Brendan and the writings of the monk Dicuil, suggest that Irish voyagers reached the Faroes centuries before the Vikings. These accounts, once dismissed as folklore, describe islands resembling the Faroes and hint at early Irish settlements. Recent environmental archaeology supports this theory, revealing that sheep were present on the islands by the 5th century AD, long before the Norse arrived. Sediment core analysis has confirmed evidence of human activity and significant landscape changes caused by sheep grazing during this period. Excavations also hint at an Irish Christian influence on the Faroes, seen in artifacts, church architecture, and place names. For instance, the design of early Faroese churches mirrors Celtic Christian structures, and DNA studies reveal strong ties between the Faroese and the British Isles. Some scholars argue that these findings point to early Irish settlers, while others suggest they reflect later Norse-Irish interactions. Radiocarbon dating and sediment analysis from sites like Asondum and Argusbrekka confirm human activity in the Faroes between the 4th and 8th centuries AD. This evidence includes layers of peat ash with barley grains, indicating early farming practices. Advanced techniques have further identified mammalian DNA, pinpointing sheep as a major influence on the island's ecology. While environmental data provides valuable insights, it leaves unanswered questions about the identity of the Faroes' earliest settlers. Were they Irish monks seeking solitude or Norse farmers in search of pasture? Ongoing research, including excavations of medieval sites, aims to shed light on these early inhabitants. Some even speculate about visits by Shetlanders or Romans, citing artifacts found in the region. Ultimately, the Faroes' history remains a blend of legend, archaeology, and environmental science. The island's dramatic cliffs, lush pastures, and enduring sheep trails are silent witnesses to the many peoples who have called this remote archipelago home.